Motimeka, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, yeah. Good afternoon. I'm Yaa Titi
Okrah. So pa, ya da se papa se ewie wanya ye ho adagye ne ye bedi enkomo. Wadaroma de me be chance ya ne say. Efrida mo pass LGBTQ plus bill e wo parliament no feeling it to say.
Yo, it say media houses in United States. That my bill no parliament in 2021. Last week I passed a bill no. When you
Honorable Machatumeka. Hello, Honorable.
Yes, so sorry, sir, line not trip.
Yes.
Now me say, now me damu nyina, especially all the media houses say, more boy, na bill ni de to say they are jetum, our parliament say, sir, nkofo a omo di money sem, our krum hano, anagana no, say, emra, our ho, say they should not practice such activities again in Ghana. Now, uka say. And you may be brave, and I'm brave. Adi biaba and a mixed reaction.
Yeah, honorable Yababa Yababa mixed reactions no so. But first and foremost, we saw on my highlight of the bill. Men bulletin be wo mu a was a Ghana for who and Bebekas and fingertips.
Yo, me that was say. Now, bill na kasa. And bill no and our topic no bill na kasa ni title me Human Sexual Rights and Family Value Act 2024. Actually say family and human sexual rights, human beings ni right to sex and ni right how you behave around sexuality no.
Okay.
And the family value, what our value system, the culture, our Ghana, what are those value systems? Those are the things boom, these are the things that should be governed or that should govern our sexuality and our values. Now, bill me 20 different sections, and your section be 20. First one here, application of the bill, or what does the bill say? Now, application here. To prohibit now mean to me can now application of the bill near and you see the bill applies to a person who holds himself or who holds out as lesbian, a gay, bisexual, transgender, transsexual, an ally, a pansexual, or any other, or a person of any other sexual orientation or in sexual relationship that is contrary to the social-cultural relationship between male and female. And the bill is for people who carry themselves. And now the law that is for people who carry themselves as gays, as lesbians, and Bema only Niyonku Bema Omuda, Oba any Niyonku Oba na Omuda na Omuwari. You know that's the bill. Okay. Now the other section, the duty to promote human sexual rights and our family value.
Yeah.
And see, apart from application, every Ghanaian has the duty to promote and to a citizen shall promote and protect human sexual rights and Ghanaian family values defined in section 19 of this act.
Okay.
And you have the duty to promote our value system, our sexual value system in the country. And the other one, the third section here, prohibition against subverting Ghanaian family value. And say you if you do anything against our own family value system, the way will prohibit you and or prevent you from doing something against our own family value system.
Okay.
In our section 4 here, activities are those other activities that can be classified as anti that's the law that's not
Okay.
First one here, to have a person commits an offense if the person engages in sexual intercourse with a person of the same sex. But what you are saying? Second one here, sexual intercourse with an animal.
Okay. So
exactly.
Okay.
And now, sexual activity. Sexual activity. And the other one here, marries or purport to marry a person of the same sex as that person.
Okay.
But we are having sexual activity. In the second one here, marrying the same person.
Okay.
Sex. Yes.
Okay.
And now, Bakusu here, knowingly marries or purport to marry a person who has undergone gender sex reassignment.
Okay, now say obi your ba no akwadane ne ho obema. Now your ba na say ukoware na eti say waware yonko ba.
Exactly. No.
Perfect.
No.
Okay.
Or Bakusi here, marries or purport to marry an animal or an object.
Okay.
Or if you hold yourself, just holding yourself there, who you lesbian, who you gay, who you transgender. Apart from this activity, if you are holding yourself, you tell the whole world, say, me a gay, me a lesbian, and I'm here. This bill is for you.
Okay. Okay. Matthias here, pa.
Good. In section 5, and it's here. Any person, obia obstructing, anti-mamika or brofum.
I cannot brofum him.
A person who by threat, obstruction, deterrence, improper or corrupt means, molestation, intimidation, or inducement procures another person to engage in a special activity prohibited under this act.
Okay. Jojo and say wonam kwati kwan bi so ebe hye wo bi ama waye de ne krampe wo fo so no eno no enti say obe engage in sa de no emra ne tia
no
okay
no and section 6 here, detention with intent to commit sexual activity. You say who detain obi with that intention there only nubeda and only nube commit sexual activity. And 7 here, keeping a brothel or a hotel for the prohibited sexual activity. Prohibited sexual activity here, the ones I've enumerated above. It's a lesbian and somebody engaging in same-sex activity. And 8 here, prohibition of gross indecency. Gross indecency.
Okay.
Yeah. A person who publicly or willfully enya obia or drama na or sim artino. Yes, a person who publicly
and
willfully does a gross indecent act commit a misdemeanor. Okay. And it's here. And number 9. Section 9 here, void marriages.
Okay.
A marriage entered into by the following persons is void in Ghana. A person of the same sex marrying somebody of the same sex, it becomes void in Ghana. Even if it's done outside and reach Ghana, we will not regard it as
marriage. It's oya bema na kwaware oyonko ba wo UK ana so kwaware no wabrochire baby wonya du kotoka sa aware no eye nonsense kra yeah nyitum
no.
Okay, thank you.
And number 10 here, prohibition of propaganda of promoting and advocacy for activities prohibited under this act.
Okay.
Now, I say we subjected this one to a clause or article in our constitution. It says subject to the article in our constitution, which is chapter 12 of our constitution, that protects the media houses. No, apart from that, a person who through a medium, technological platform, technological account, or any other means produces, procures, markets, broadcasts, disseminates, publishes, or distributes any material that has been prohibited under this act, you commit an offense. Now, 11 is here, almost the same. And he also subject to chapter 12 of our constitution. There's a person, that's prohibition of propaganda, promotion, and advocacy of activities directed at a child.
Okay.
That's one here. The first one here, general. But this one is particularly to a child.
Okay.
In number 12, section 12, and also funding and prohibition of people who are funding sponsorship or promotion of prohibited activity. And if anybody is funding or sponsoring activity of such people, this bill is for you.
Okay. So, Honorable, kika when you na bomwana some my idea pa capture all angles. Ebeti miama obienya ho kwan say obeya saade no. Now, why are people scared?
Now, wait, and obedisa. Why people scared? And finally say the truth of the matter is that we are living in a world system. People thought there we can protect some group of people and then allow other people to not being protected.
Yeah.
Let me explain. We have a culture in this country. The culture is Bema Bewari Oba, and yes, that's our culture.
Yeah.
From there you procure, and you give birth.
Yes.
And to hear before no, and I Ghana for no, say you can have marriage of male and a female. Now, only there uko abrofo memoir is America and UK now. Their law and our culture, which has become a law, ni say Oba betu marry Oba bakupe. You don't marry two other women.
Yeah.
By two women.
Yes.
You can only marry one woman. That is their culture.
Yes.
But out here. Na Ghana hano yemra ana ye culture. Should I say bema betu marry Oba mienu.
Aye.
Exactly. Now, uko abuchimema, omu culture no does not allow a man to marry two women. You can only, if you marry more than one man now, you will be sentenced to jail.
Yeah.
But omu apart from their sentencing to jail, they have opened up their frontiers. Say, Oba betuma wari Oba, ina bema betuma wari Oba. Ewa bruchi memo. But in our context, our cultural context, no, and tisa, you cannot marry your neighbor a man. You cannot marry your brother a man or a boy.
Yeah.
And we Ghanaians, we've noticed the whites want to bring a culture that does not sit well with us. And that culture, no, which we frown on, no, and tina yedi emrayaba. And he said, yeah, our Ghana, how we say we don't want it. And somebody somewhere said he or pay. It should go ahead and do it in their country. We will not allow it in our country. And he says here, they said they want to protect those who we perceive, or those who we have made a law for, no, they want to protect them. Why are they protecting them? In Ghana, here, do you have anybody calling himself a gay or lesbian in Ghana? Are they bold enough to say, me a gay, me a transgender, me a ye and obi to me a yes idea or Ghana ha? They are all hiding because they know, say, our culture frowns on
exactly. Okay. So
they cannot.
Honorable Fasina Yantuaso.
Antina, they cannot come out boldly to say, me gay and I'm bisexual. Why? Because our culture frowns on it. Just as their culture also frowns on a man who cannot marry 2 women in their country. In fact, when you do that, you'll be sentenced to jail.
Okay. So, Honorable, me sure say when we document now. Abba after some pass a bill no bako a finance ministry dia or diaba our my calculation say so my penny eden sasha siama ne ye mra sika ye belusu from World Bank and afen so partners bia IMF deal no so one beboa ye nti wo keka sika ni bomu a the almost ye were risks at losing 3.8 billion and afen so I think CDD Ghana. And so Eddie report about or natural krata ten our Muslim human rights and then they telling the president not to assent to the bill. How do you feel?
So we calculated we fair but we want to protect the Ghanaian sanctity, Ghanaian value system, Ghanaian culture, and African culture. Other now. Profona and the 5 people will not go to Saudi Arabia. Eko catch almost say, and Qatar. Eko catch almost say, take it away, from your law. That if a man is caught having an affair with a man, you will be sentenced to death penalty. Ours is not death penalty. It's just 3 years to 5 years for you to reform yourself and come back. Now let's come back to CDD4. We all know that CDD4 and those civil society organizations, majority of them claim to be, human rights advocates. That human rights advocates, most of their fundings come from donors, and we all know these donors are from either Europe or America. They can come and refute what I'm saying. It is the same CDD that conducted a survey in this country in 2018 where they said Ghanaians frown about almost 90% of Ghanaians frown on LG and they will not accept any gay marriage or lesbian marriage in this country.
Yeah.
CDD, funded by United States, International Aid, USAID. And if their funding is coming from Onua, and the thing say, whatever we are doing to go against them, they will by all means, talk about it. They will by all means write about it. And I'll pay Pratt now offering Minister of Finance any other places, and especially Minister of Finance, it's laughable. Because the president has not even the president has not assented to it. First of all, who share a Kratana or it's falsehood. They are peddling falsehood. We did not pass any bill called Proper Human Sexual Rights and Ghanaian Family Value in Parliament. My 3 colleagues, Honorable Mohammed Amin, should bow his head in shame. Honorable Adjoa Osai Asare should bow her head in shame. Honorable John Kuma, they should all bow their head in shame because there's no bill or there's no law act which has been passed in Parliament called Proper Human Sexual Rights and Ghanaian Family Value Bill. We did not pass any bill like that. The bill we passed into law is called Human Sexual Rights and Family Value Act.
Now, it's wrong.
It's wrong. So it means that they were not in Parliament. They were in Parliament. Why didn't they say anything? Because there are 3 of them who are members of Parliament. They were there when the question was put. Is it not hypocritical on their part? No, Musa Abonti said, Ghana stands out to lose. What kind of leadership are we putting up there? If you are a leader, you are supposed to defend whatever you believe in Parliament. You didn't defend it. You didn't say anything. And today you are writing that letter. And 3 of you are members of Parliament. Their voice could have been heard in Parliament. Why is it that they are hiding behind and writing a letter, a forceful letter? Letters the heading is even wrong because we didn't pass any law like that in Parliament. And to me, they are just throwing dust into people's eyes.
Because honorable time, Speaker Eka said those in favor say aye, Obiaka aye. Those who are not in favor say no. Adam Woyedi. And you say Sana John Kuma, Abrasa Sarene Amim, Mohammed Ami Omunya, they were there. They were present. They were present.
Yes.
And Oma raise concern bia.
Oma raise concern bia. And then so much was we passed the bill. Say I passed the bill. What is their beef about all this? Why are they now talking? Why are they now talking? Really, he has issues concerning the bill that IMF or our donor partners will have problem with us. Why didn't they say it? I don't know. 95.1. They are passing bill now. We answer na Munkasa. Is it because somebody is pushing them? Is it because somebody is talking to them? I want to believe because there was a former minister, finance minister, Ken Oforiatta, last time I or Tamaleno, the Ukaya. I say we are proud nation. We will not go to IMF, and nobody can dictate to us. And why today? Because he is not at the Minister of Finance room. His successor will now say that our international community should not dictate to us. They are not even telling you that we will not give you money. There's no letter from anywhere saying that we from World Bank or IMF will not give you any money. If I say, who can't paper now? You've noticed that even African Development Bank say it will not have any effect on our relationship at all. So if you look at it carefully now, it is we Africans rather who are being stupid. Excuse me to use my language. If the whole African Development Bank will say this will not have any effect on us, then you in Ghana, African Development Bank is support, and they say we don't have any problem, and then you in Ghana, you say that you have problems. Is it not laughable? And yeah, problem or
honorable Ebaya Nwa Sebia or my penny wa asentia Ebaya Nwa Anna.
Oh, anyone, president will not assent to it, but Ebaya me the president will assent to because Ghanaian want to see him as a man who is a man of his own word, who will not be cowed by anybody, who believes in Ghanaian personality and African personality, and he will not allow anybody to control him. And to me, they say, we are sent to it.
Now, one sentence was anyone in as much as say, anyone you are pleading, say, on sent it.
Whether he assents to it or not, there are other ways around. He said it to me, I and it's that one there, whether he assents to it or not, we have another way around it.
Okay. Honorable Meda say, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much.
Honorable Emmanuel Bedzra, Mrasebedjani, whole West, Abato Pesuaso, and I and Akodi Nkomo.
Onua 95.1 FM. 95.1 FM.